Oh boy. Here we go again. Champagne sloppy is right back doing something stupid. Yep, that's right. Hit the like button. Here we go again. Just when you think you're done with something stupid and the man could do nothing dumb. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say no more. He can't blame the public no more. He just absolutely can't. It's been the weirdest day in existence. This food, Champagne Sloppy, has allegedly bought up the floor seats for the whole, the Friday concert for Kendrick Lamar and SZA. So, what is his plan? If he bought up all the floor seats, so what he wants to do is buy the floor seats to try to make it look empty. He's trying to buy, 50 Cent buying Ja Rule seats in the concert. Yeah, it seemed like a move Sloppy would do to be following somebody else. It's lame, but it's typical him. But in reality, though, Fifth didn't actually do that. He just took claim to it, but he didn't do that. He wants to be 50 so bad. Yep. He wanted to be Lil Wayne. He wanted to be everybody. He wanted to be French Montana. He's just a fanboy. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. This is terrible. So, what is your end game here? Because I swear, if you buy those tickets and then you have somebody show up there like they want to try to harm Kendrick Lamar, this would ruin your career even further. Mm-hmm. Trey Collins. Yeah, let's be honest. This is corny. He's trying to pull a 50 without reading the syllabus. The reason why it's funny that 50 did it is because Ja Rule lost the battle. Exactly. That's the thing. That is a very key fact, Trey. Ja Rule lost the battle. He bought it for his white biker gang friends. Now, if these show up, do he realize Kendrick Lamar isn't showing up with? He gonna show up with the right people. So if they think this is a good idea, his biker boys are gonna be in for a treat. Icarus and I'm an MMA. Yeah, that stuff ain't gonna work. No, they're not gonna do any of that stuff. Icarus and Baca would be out there. Right. That's what I'm saying. Baca already got a weird case. They're gonna be, why is he around? Baca the one they probably gonna have to go and be worried about. Baca the one that was taking a lot of abuse everywhere he go. What's your name? Baca. Baca, you got a weird case. Why is he around? All I see is Drake money going in K Dot's pocket. Lane playing games like this, it never ends well. Right. It's like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This has got to be the lamest attempt I've ever seen. You get rid of the braids, right? You get rid of your braids. You got bald spots now in your head. Trying to go back to your old Drake look. He's trying to get that old thing back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So he ain't ready for Meet the Whoops. Exactly. Don't forget the Cash App is Carcino. Yes, donate to the Cash App, and don't forget also the like button. The super chat works. Look, they were not prepared for Kendrick Lamar to do what he's doing with this ticket sales. 21 shows so far, over 85% sold for the entire tour. So you can't say that's bots. I mean, it is crazy how fast his tickets are selling. And they're mad about it. They're furious. They didn't expect this to happen. They didn't see this popping up out of nowhere. But sloppy, you lost. Had you won, they would have told you won. But you lost, sloppy. You lost. And because you lost, you still chasing ghosts. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. I would say go in the studio, get to work, create something that's good so that the public, if they liked it or whatever, they could react to it in a positive way. Nobody asked for you to go in the direction you're going. If you're a real MC or a real artist, you'll be able to prove it. All you've done is nonsense. Messing up Schoolboy Q's performances in Toronto, and you thought you was doing something big. Now all of them coming back in a stadium. They had a local show in Toronto. Had nothing to do with the beef whatsoever. Now you thought you had finished them. You was laughing how much power you got, that they didn't go to that little bitty club. And now they coming back in a stadium in your town. The one that you had all the power to stop. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. I mean, all of it is bad. It's all bad. Well, the court case didn't make a lot of sense because Champagne Sloppy seems to forget that while filing these lawsuits, he's making himself look real bad. Yeah, he went on stage ranting. He went on stage ranting. His female friend got arrested and caught up in the trafficking situation. He got caught out there with Diddy's daughters at an event in St. Bart's. I mean, it's all on the record. It's all for the record. Academics and Maul can't save you. Nobody is going to be able to save you from what all of this is laid out. They can't save you, bro.
Why the hell you think they switched up? If you winning, ain't nobody gonna switch up on you. When you're losing, nobody wants to be associated with the loser.
Nobody wants to be associated with
this game is for the winners, by the winners, and always gonna be for the winners.
ASAP.
Now you might not like that it's for the winners, but that's what it's about. It's not about bailing out losers. And your so-called industry friends, they don't want to be associated with you. You know what they want? Who they want to be associated with? Kendrick. That's who they want to be associated with. They ain't got no use for you. What they want to be associated with you for? What you gonna bring to the table? You just got your butt whooped in front of the whole world. The whole world.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The whole world saw that. Champagne Sloppy. That song is
My cousin said I'm disloyal because I stopped paying his rent. Why was you paying your cousin rent? That's what I'm saying. Drake is over there talking about how they stepped away from him because they never really was your friend. They needed something from you.
Big facts.
All the people that's trying to be cool to you now, they need something from you. Academics is being cool with you because he needs something from you. He a fanboy. You give him notoriety, credibility. He needs that. The rest of these fools, don't even bother with them. We just hate on Drake. No, we just called Drake out for his BS.
They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization wherever you're at in life, you probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, I'll do this party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try and move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how.
And become Jamaican. Why is he trying to talk like he's a Jamaican? You're not a Caribbean man. You are from Canada. A Jewish guy from Canada. Outlaw, it's your fault. Your doggone no good jets cost me my money. Yeah. So my thing is this. I don't really care about Drake. We weren't even talking about this clown. And this clown wouldn't put this out. And I kept getting sent. All this thing about him going on.
Think about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia this party here, my real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try to move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what? Think about nostalgia. Think about nostalgia.
Now, oh, look, Casino, look at that. More academic lives by Casino for Life. Right on the money. Right on the money. Look at that. You came in there messing with everybody's money. And now your head in the beans. So you go ahead and buy up all the tickets from the floor, allegedly. Because I really don't think Drake did it. I think he wants the attention like he did it. That's why he posting this crap to make it look like he buying up all the floor seats. A typical sloppy move. Well, he's a fan of Kendrick. Mm-hmm. If he did something this stupid because he wanted to do what 50 Cent did with Ja Rule, and that's why he posted this. Like, oh, he got all the floor seats. If you bought all the floor seats and you gonna buy out the show, guess who get paid for it? Are you gonna try to say Kendrick is gonna perform in front of an empty concert because you want to buy up all the tickets? I guarantee you, any amount of money Kendrick does not get booed out of Toronto. Dude, they booed Drake in Toronto. You forgot? What is you talking about? They booed Sloppy. You forgot? In Toronto. You forgot about that? They booed Champagne Sloppy right to his face. And even this fool, this big liar, couldn't do nothing to save him. And we exposed him already. Academy. Mm-hmm. So if he went and bought it, he's a fool. Oh, it's supposed to be for the Friday show. The one on June 13th. But it's 2 shows. So did you buy up the other tickets too? And what would you do if you was face to face with Kendrick Lamar, Drake? You would piss your pants. Because if you think you can beat Kendrick Lamar, that's what I keep trying to inform these people. I don't know what they've been feeding y'all. Like, y'all really don't know. Kendrick Lamar is strong. Y'all think because he's short, oh, he's only 5'6". Kendrick Lamar is strong. He's in shape. He's conditioned. Drake couldn't do probably 1 chin-up. Hell, I ain't gonna front. I can't probably do that many chin-ups. But when Dot out there on the streets, up in New York, visiting the people on the streets from the West Coast, he out on the streets. Look, pull-up contest. You tell Drake to go do that. You tell Drake to go do that. You tell Drake to do that and go do a pull-up contest with Kendrick. Tell him to do that with Dot. Tell him to get in the ring with Dot and see if he can do that. Look at that. Look at that. That's strength. Now you tell me if Sloppy ever done anything close. Tell me when Sloppy has done anything close to that. Mm-hmm. I know Sloppy brought all that to the forefront. But what? Okay, let's say what you bring your goon squad in there. Remember, they brought those people in there, and they got tickets for Pusha T concert, and them dudes threw water on stage at Pusha T, and he ran into the back room. They threw beer or water at him. Is that what y'all playing is? Y'all finna throw some water on Kendrick? Y'all gonna throw some water on Dot? You think that's gonna be cool to do in the stadium? Well, they'll flood that real quick. Bro, you better pay for extra security for Dot. Because if anything happened to K Dot in Canada, you won't be able to leave that country. You gonna have to stay there. You do a show in Nebraska, you do a show anywhere in the United States of America, somebody gonna see you. Hmm? I mean, if you look at any scenario in this predicament, he doesn't win. Where in the this is what I'm trying to say, where is it that he wins at? That's the problem I'm having here. I'm having a hard time finding or identifying where you're the victor in this situation. How is buying all of these tickets for the concert? All you doing is putting money in Kendrick's pocket. One, it makes you look like a fool. You paying the guy to perform a song about dissing you. You trying to do everything in your power to keep the people from seeing Kendrick Lamar. Are you crazy? Are you really that crazy? You really that dumb? That's what I'm talking about. You don't want him to perform that song so bad. You hurt. Oh, not like us will get played at the Super Bowl. You best believe it's sloppy. It's full speed ahead. He better never go to cell block 1. Anybody talk to him and they in love. Normally, when people say they unbothered, Dwayne, they very bothered. That is the key. That is the key for somebody being bothered, is when they tell you how unbothered they are. But it's even worse when somebody else got to say it for them. I saw him the other day. He ain't bothered at all, man. He cool as a fan. Then the next day, he's spiraling out. I mean, spiraling out. Oh, they want to squabble. Bip, 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 bip. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, they trying to spam. Oh no, here they come, y'all. They trying to spam everything up. Bip, bip. Woo. Yep. Go ahead, Dot. Look at Dot. Size and Drake up. What? 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 What you want? Bip, 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 bip. What? What? Ooh. Don't hurt him, Dot. Don't hurt him, Dot. What? 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 Oh yeah. No, nothing's gonna happen from that. Well, that's what y'all thinking about. Y'all might as well forget about that. Kendrick is core everything. The way he work out, the whole nine. He hit his morning chin ups, his push ups, his calisthenics, his boxing, the whole nine. So if Drake want it, he can get it in a New York minute. Mm-hmm. They see what time it is. Who you think? You think Doc finna go to Canada light? He wouldn't try Kenny in a tri-state. All right. Exactly. Yeah, Doc be in there boxing the whole night. So you tell me. So I told you, boy, Drizzy wouldn't try him in a tri-state. Yeah, well, hooping ain't his thing. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. No, what is Sloppy bringing to the table? Kendrick Lamar just set a record for 2024, the most streamed artist in 2024. 9 billion streams. Eat that, Drake fans. Drizzy fans, y'all love to talk numbers. Did Drake ever do 9 billion streams in a year? Let me guess. They all bots. $9 billion. Yeah. Most streamed artist of all time is Drake on Spotify. But you talking about the past. We talking about right now. We talking about that here and now. Here and now. Where is he at now? You don't even listen to Drake no more. Y'all his fans. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all his fans. He the past, bro. Sloppy numbers ain't the same no more. I already showed y'all. Sloppy numbers is not the same. Don't fall into the trap. Sloppy's done. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's definitely a wrap. Since you want to talk Spotify, let's talk it. Let's do the numbers, champ. Here it is, people. Drake Spotify top albums. And it's just like what I told you, right? Let's look at Sloppy. Scorpion, right? Because they counted both of them as a double CD. So 1 and 2 behind each other. Look at that. Views. Number 3, More Life. Certified Lover Boy. Take Care. Certified Lover Boy again. Take Care of the Deluxe. Nothing Was the Same, back to back. Then those were the deluxe and then the regular one. Now, the reason why these are up here so high or not as high as the other ones is because they came out before streaming was really a thing. So that's why you see Take Care and all of them. They don't have the streams as, you know, Spotify wasn't really around. Dark Lane demo tapes. That's at 35. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's not really breaking the bank. Take Care Epic Deluxe. Now, look at this. Her Loss, 15. For All the Dogs, Scary Hours Edition, 16. Her Loss, again, 17. For All the Dogs, 18. Honestly, Never Mind, 19. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference from what you see at the bottom here and what do you see up top? What do you see as a major difference? There you go. As you can see, all his recent stuff is at the bottom. Her Loss was a flop. For All the Dogs was a flop. Honestly, Never Mind was a flop. And y'all didn't see that Champagne Floppy, as you just said. Yep, Champagne Sloppy has turned into Champagne Floppy. See, For All the Dogs was an album that tanked. It didn't do great. If it wasn't for First Person Shooter, that album would have really been the worst album. The whole Drake movement was already over, and people didn't even realize it. Kendrick just really put it to bed. That's why he wanted to team up with J. Cole and Kendrick, and that's why he said, I was surprised you wanted that feature request. I'm never on here when the Lakers win with Bron, so we can talk, but we can get on here when they lose at 2 a.m. That's hypocritical. Well, all you got to do is go back to the Lakers videos. We were on here plenty of times when they won. We went live for an entire game and they won. It ain't my fault. They lose. Flop, 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 flop. Well, Drake didn't do what most people who are successful do, and that's take a break because he couldn't afford to. Kendrick is going to do almost his entire earned revenue. He's going to probably do over 200 million on this tour. At least probably 250 million on this tour alone. Right? And after this 200 some million he makes off this tour, the most was Drake tour, it was all a blur. But he did 80 shows to get 320 million. Kendrick's going to do about 250 in 21 shows. And Academy wants y'all to believe that Drake is doing something that's a flex. Dude, you did 80 shows. 80 shows. This dude can do that in less time. Oh, no problem. I love to show everyone. I love to show everybody the numbers. Okay, here we go. Boom. Let's look at the rest. Thank Me Later, international version. What a Time to Be Alive. Thank Me Later, So Far Gone, Care Package. Now look at that. Now, why is Thank Me Later so low? Because it was out before. That's right. It was out before streaming. Other than that, Thank Me Later be all the way at the top. Right, that's his old stuff. But honestly, Never Mind is not his old stuff, dog. For All the Dogs is not his stuff, dog. Her Loss is not his stuff. For All the Dogs, all these, look at that. All that's at the bottom. All the stuff that's at the top is Cash Money Records. Let me tell y'all what's going on, bro. That's his last deal with Cash Money Records and Young Money. So this is when he got out of his deal. He put out 2 albums to close out his deals, made a double CD. Views, More Life, Certified Lover Boy, all of this is Cash Money. Since Drake has been away and on his own, and not with Cash Money no more. You had Certified Lover Boy. That was it. For All the Dogs, Honestly, Never Mind. You know, you got those albums. Then he put out the Care Package. He eating off his old songs now that he never put out before. They was on mixtapes. So that's what they were doing. Mm-hmm. Now, if you look at the whole album performance charts, he's been struggling. Mm-hmm. Struggling. Let's look at Sloppy's numbers. Let's look at Sloppy's numbers. Hit the like button too. The like button is free. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. Some of you already knew what to do when you came through the door. Appreciate it. But for everybody else, please hit the like button so we can continue this. Mm-hmm. Would you look at that chart? Remember, y'all wanted to look at this chart. Focus mainly right there. Canadian chart masters. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay, there we go. You can see it better now. Hold on, we got you. Boom. Coming right back at you. Now, take a good look. What do you see there? Look at that. What do you see in front of you? You see, for all the dogs, her loss. Honestly, never mind. Certified Lover Boy, Dark Lane, demo tapes, all the stuff he did on his own. Look where it's at. His features are all the way trending up. This is why Drake did a lot of features, because he was able to get paid more for the features than putting out albums. Putting out these albums was doing good for Cash Money Records. Cash Money Records sold their Drake masters to Universal because Birdman wanted them. Drake didn't get a chance to buy back his masters. Universal has them. So Drake does not have his masters. I don't know what y'all talking about. He does not own the masters for none of these songs right here. These albums. So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. All of these, What's the Time to Be Alive, all the way up to Scorpion. The only thing he has his masters for that he has is for these. All the ones right here that he's put out since he's been out of the deal. And these albums hasn't charted and moved anywhere. And Drake thinks Universal is trying to sabotage me. Because I'm going to re-up for another deal. So they're trying to hurt my numbers. No, Drake. Your music, you're trying to sound like all these other rappers who don't even go gold. You're a multi-platinum artist who think it's a great idea if I start sounding like rappers who don't even go gold. I'm going to sound like 21 Savage. For what? 21 Savage can't even go gold by himself. And yet you want to sound like him when you already in a lane making multi-millions of dollars. It makes no sense. But that's the way Sloppy thinks. So Sloppy allegedly buying these tickets is going to do what? That's only going to make Kendrick's legacy rise even further. That's all he's doing. It's not going to break. It's not going to stop Kendrick. K-Dot ain't going to get stopped. Not at all. No, he just kept on with the same rendition. You know, you cannot do the same songs you're doing on the features for an album. Now, if you want to do a feature with 21, that's cool. But to do an album with 21 is just doesn't make any sense. 21 had platinum albums, but we get the example. I don't know where he went platinum at.
But hey, more power to him. Oh, the embassy is gonna be gone pretty soon. Don't worry about it. The embassy will be shut down soon. That's why he's in Texas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's the general public. The general public will always find a way to be spiteful and come up with ways that they can try to turn things to their advantage. That's what they're gonna do. It's typical bait and switch. It don't stop. You said, did I make the what list? Did I make the ops list? Probably did. The way everything moving. Oh yeah, they ain't playing no games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Record it with her phone. When you're serenading her, and you put the camera on her and yourself. Tell them. Dog almost 40. Moving like a degenerate. You wonder why people switching up on you. Why would they stay? You bad for business, bro. I don't want to stay next to the guy that's circling high schools. I don't need that. Yo, you circling high schools. What do I need to be around you for? Sierra Canyon is looking like Magic City. Why the hell are you at Sierra Canyon? Sonny, I saw the video of him and Cassie. What are you talking about? Talking about the one where he grabs her by the collar and throw her on the ground. The video that he can't be charged for because of statute of limitation. The video that's a misdemeanor assault. The video that don't mean anything because she went right back to him for 4 more years. They were together. You know he's not being charged for the tape, right? They're using that tape to get sympathy. They've used dirty tactics, leaking that to the internet so he cannot get a fair trial. And people are championing this type of behavior that the government is doing, when they're really doing torturous interference in the case. You're leaking at what would be evidence and tampering a whole jury because ain't nobody in the world hadn't seen that tape. And just like she's saying, he's not even been charged for the tape.
They're just trying to make him look bad. It don't mean a goddamn thing. He was like, it means something. No, you can't be charged for it because it's past the statute of limitation. She never went to the police. She never filed a police report about it at all. I was going to talk about it tonight so I can get through with that and be done with it. But then this thing with Drake, he going on stage talking, so that superseded that. And I said, all right, well, let me go ahead and do this. As everybody's asking about it. Like, what happened? What happened? I was watching football. No. I couldn't believe that. People over here caping for Drake and ignoring everything Drake then did and talking about Diddy, ignoring all of the things that, damn. Well, all these people there, they can't all be lying. Yes, they can all be lying. Don't you understand? They're in cahoots. Their lawyers are all in the cahoots to try to link up together because they got billable hours. They're going to get paid. That's what it is. They're here for the payday. Don't you know that all of these cases are civil? It's only one person in a criminal case, and they're using Cassie as the witness so that they can get some criminal charges and try to make some traffic thing. I don't believe any of it. Cassie, who, in my opinion, is on there. Is with everything that went down. Now they're talking at regular parties and calling them freak offs. Okay, what's the definition of a freak off? Huh? It ain't in the dictionary. So what do you, the federal government, classify as a freak off? When you say this is what Diddy calls a freak off, what is it? Is it 3 dildos, 4 dildos, 2 people, 3 people, a menage a trois? What's a freak off? I'm sorry that you was in a relationship that you was scared to leave. But 9 times out of 10, you probably knew the person was bad when you dated them. And other people probably told you not to date the person you were dating. And you did it anyway. Because you was in love. The signs were there, you just ignored them. You chose to. Get out. If your man hit you once, get out. Baby, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. I swear to God, I'm gonna get some help. It's therapy. Get out. Okay, well, if that's illegal, then hell, they might as well shut down Brazers and all these other sites that they got on the internet. Shut them down if it's illegal. Believe me, they're not gonna. That's what I'm like. All of the stuff that these people are saying, it's like, are they even looking at the evidence? Are they even looking at the people that are making these claims? They have no credibility. You believe in hookers? You got hookers. You got disgruntled employees. I don't tell me nothing Mark Curry done said. Oh, Mark Curry said he did this. Mark Curry said he was doing this. He said he was spiking drinks. Well, arrest Mark Curry then. His stupid self said it. But it's like, man, he said they were doing that. That don't mean it's actually factual because he said it. He's a guy that didn't like Puff. It's not about what you say or what your homeboys say. It's about, I don't care. Like, man, we got a witness and everything. You can have a guy right there saying, I'll punch that guy. And he was a witness and he saw it. And I said, I didn't punch anybody. Okay, well, where's the proof that I punched him? Is my fist print on his face? Nope, no prints, no dents, no nothing. I'm like, I don't even know this guy. You have video? Or do you have any footage? Do you have any proof that I punched that man? No. So guess what? I can't be found guilty of something they have no proof of me doing. Even if you got a witness. We got 3 witnesses said you did it. Well, they can say Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Doesn't make it effing so. It's about what you can prove. Now, they're going to have to prove it wasn't consensual. They have to prove that. Because he said all the stuff he did was people, it was with consent. It's sad. But these lawyers, they laughing to the bank. They're getting fame. They're getting publicity. Everybody knowing about their firm. They got this Texas man that came up and said he got a tape. We got a 9-year-old who said that Diddy did all this stuff was here.
Drake gonna have the last laugh, smashing Kendrick Lamar X and feature her on the next album. Might do the trick. If he do that, then K-Dot got SZA.
No, it's just a bunch of
like
a bunch of garbage altogether. You know, you have a lot of people that put their hardest game face on. You know. No, I told Drake to sit down. If Drake would have sat down and started coming, like worried about his album, like coming out right about now, it had a different effect. But he didn't go away for a while and just drop his album. He didn't stand strong and support nothing. He started doing 1,000 features with everybody, jumping on everybody else's songs. Going to that formula instead of standing on his own work. He gonna make it with party because he's scared to drop his album by himself now. That's a man that's not sure of himself. That's a coward. That's somebody you're not ready for no battle rap. You not understand. No, you're not that at all. You're an artist. You can make some good songs. Like the Ride Wave song is not bad like people think it is. I'm like, that's actually a nice hook that Drake made for that song. The Drake hook part, that's actually nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's probably the best thing he did since he made all this stuff. But people just right now, they're in the mode of F Drake, no matter what he do. And I'm like, this is the public. It's not just me. I'm just saying what the coach is feeling. It ain't just me, dog. I'm just saying what the coach is feeling.
Straight like that. So we ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get up out here. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Light, Ticket TV. Welcome to HDI TV. See y'all on the Patreon because it's already cracking on the Patreon. So yeah, we got more coming too. Thank you.